Okay. All right. So for today's lesson, I will focus on the point 1 and 2 because macam like last week, I dah jump terus kepada trend and analysis and type of graph and charts. But this time around, I patah balik semula. Okay. Mana I nak share ni? Let me share my slides. All right. Can you see the slides?
Yes, madam.
All right. So we are still in unit 1, graph and charts. Okay, in unit 3. So basically for this week, we are going to focus about how to gather the raw data from various sources, and we from the data collected, we transform to graph and chart. Okay, so how to create a suitable graph from a description. Okay, description meaning that the article. Okay, we will do this together. Okay, instructions. Read the short passage below. Then, based on the passage, create a suitable graph and charts in space given. Remember to include a suitable title as well as accurate labels and legends. So, if you got these kind of questions in your test, make sure for every graph and chart, it is compulsory for you to include title, labels, and also the legends. Okay, is anyone can read this? Radin, can you read this? Okay, try read.
Over the recent years, there is a trend of foreign workers from various countries coming to Malaysia to work. In the year 2017, 2/5 of foreign workers were from the country of Indonesia. The second largest group of foreign workers originate from Nepal. 1% less than a quarter of the foreign workers in Malaysia were from there. As for the country of Bangladesh, 30% of foreign workers were Bangladesh, 7% of the foreign laborers were from Myanmar, followed by 4% from Pakistan and 3% from Philippines. Finally, workers from countries not mentioned constitute 9% of foreign workers in Malaysia.
Okay, thank you, Radin. So, based from this article passage, can you imagine how to transfer the data and also what kind of graph and charts that you can come up with this? Boleh tak? Basically belum boleh lagi kan, you tak dapat nak bayangkan lagi kan. Kalau you dah boleh bayangkan, memang you hebat lah. Okay, so how to identify, how to create suitable graph from a description, we have steps. Step 1, have you read and understood the text or information? Yes or no? How many of you can understand the text?
Yes.
Ada yang no tak? Ada yang no tak? Ada yang tak faham tak? Tak ada. So basically, if you want to understand the whole passage, you need to get the idea. What is it all about? Okay. So basically, the idea of this passage, pasal apa ni? The trend of siapa dia? Dia punya isu. Okay. Yes, foreign workers. Okay, pekerja asing from various countries that coming to Malaysia. Okay, is there any specific year that they do this study? Ada tak specific year yang dia mention?
2017.
Yes, 2017. And then they mention a few countries also with the percentage. Okay, when the data is in percentage, so can you imagine sebenarnya nak buat apa, graph chart ke, pie chart ke, graph bar ke, apa?
Pie chart.
Okay, pie chart. So basically you have the idea lah nak buat pie chart. But number one, have you read and understood the text information? Yes. Okay, Next is you need to come up with the suitable title of the graph. Okay, think of the idea or what the title should include. Subject. Subject is what is the subject of the subject ni macam the pelaku. Okay, apa yang dia cuba nyatakan. Okay, issue. Usually subject and issue is the same thing. Time, if they include time, the time can be year or month or day, depends lah. And then also the location. Okay, so based from the article, there are three possible titles that you can put for their title. Okay, the title of the graph. Number one, number of foreign workers in Malaysia in bracket 2017. Kalau you tak bracket, you kena tulis number of foreign workers in Malaysia. Number of foreign workers in Malaysia at 2017. Okay, the number of foreign workers in Malaysia by country of origin in 2017, and foreign workers in Malaysia 2017 by country of origin. So these are the possible titles which you can choose for the title of the graph. Okay, what is this? We look at number one tengok dengan dia punya formula here. Number of foreign workers. Okay, this is the subject. Okay, foreign workers is the subject. Okay, the issue here is the number. So kita nak tahu apa? Number of foreign workers. Time, dia dah letak 2017. Location in Malaysia. Okay, so itulah antara benda yang perlu, the things that you should have in your title. Okay, number 3, you can decide on the suitable graph or chart. Okay, whether it is pie chart, line graph or bar graph. Okay, once you have decided, okay, next you need to create a suitable table based on the data. Okay, suitable table tu depends on apa je variables yang dia ada. Macam yang kat sini kita boleh tengok country, sector or country and the percentage. Okay. Next, the last step is to draw the graph and charts. Okay. Jom kita tengok dia punya artikel tadi. Sekejap Okay, over the recent years, dalam masa yang sama, I nak you ambil satu kertas dengan pensel atau pen. You cuba buat table tu. You cuba buat table, ada 2 table, sama macam ni. And then nanti kita isi sama-sama. Alright. Ready? Ready tak?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay, over the recent years, there is a trend of foreign workers from various countries coming to Malaysia to work. So this is just the main idea tentang keseluruhan artikel ni pasal apa. In the year 2017, 2/5 of foreign workers were from the country of Indonesia. So the first country they mention is Indonesia, kan? So Indonesia dekat table yang sebelah first, and then sebelah dia punya nilai dia tu is 2/5. 2/5 tu maksud dia berapa? 2/5. Kan? Okay, 2/5. Tak apa, tulis je situ dulu. 2/5. Alright. The second largest group, okay, group yang kedua terbesar of foreign workers originate from Nepal. So, negara yang kedua terbesar adalah Nepal. Okay, correct. 1%, less than a quarter of the foreign. Yang Nepal tu dia tak ada mention kan, dia punya nombor dia kan. You tak apa, you letak je bawah Indonesia tu Nepal. Okay, lepas tu sakit pula tekak. 1% less than a quarter of the foreign workers in Malaysia were from there. Sekejap sekejap. Okay, sorry. Okay, sekejap. The second largest group of foreign workers originate from Nepal. 1% less than a quarter of the foreign workers in Malaysia were from there. Okay, there ni mana maksud dia? We're from there ni. From?
Nepal.
Yes, from Nepal.
Kita ada 4G, 3G.
So, kalau Nepal, kan, dia cakap Nepal tu nilai dia adalah 1% kurang daripada quarter. Quarter, ingat tak quarter berapa?
25.
Yes, 25. Kalau 1% kurang daripada 25 jadi 24. So kat Nepal nilai dia adalah 24%. Okay. Follow. Semua boleh follow.
Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you. As for the country of Bangladesh, 13% of foreign workers were Bangladeshis. Okay, so Bangladesh clearly stated 13%. 7% of the foreign laborers were from Myanmar, 7% Myanmar, followed by 4% from Pakistan. Okay, Pakistan 4%, and the last one is 3% from Philippines. Finally, workers from countries that are not mentioned constitute 9% of foreign workers in Malaysia. So, yang last kali dia ada countries yang not mentioned tu, you boleh tulis others. Okay, lain-lain. Lain-lain. Okay, so sekarang apa nilai yang tak confirm lagi, yang kita tak jelas lagi? Negara mana? Indonesia, okay. So, 2/5 darabkan dengan 100, nilai dia berapa? 2/5 darabkan dengan 100, sebab kita nak tahu nilai dia dalam persen. Yang lain semua persen kan? 2/5 darab 100. So, jawapan dia adalah, the answer is, dah ada yang dapat?
40.
Yes, 40. 40%. Okay, 40%. So, you punya data tu nanti akan jadi Indonesia 40%, Nepal 24%, Bangladesh 13%, Myanmar 7%, Pakistan 4%, Philippines 3%, and others 9%. Okay, so you dah ada data. So, daripada paragraph tu, you transfer the data, you dah ada table. Betul tak? Okay, so this is how actually you want to transfer the raw data from paragraph to table. So, kita balik semula. So, you dah ada table kan? You dah ada table, barulah you boleh draw the graph and charts. Okay, so macam ni lah. Macam ni lah cara nak transfer data tu kepada graph and charts. So, kat sini dia ada title, number of foreign workers in 2007 in Malaysia by country of origin. So, Indonesia 40%, Nepal 24%, semua betul. Okay, even though dekat dia punya pie chart ni, they have written the number, but they also include the legend down below here. Okay, below here. So, it's not, I don't say that it's wrong. You can do this. Kalau misalnya you tak letak nama kat atas ni, nak ada legend pun even better. Kalau macam ni pun bagus juga. Okay. Alright. Clear? Okay, clear eh? Can we move to the next round? Okay. So next is how to display the prepared data in suitable graph form. Okay, for example, like below is a raw data table. Okay, from the data table, macam mana you nak identify untuk graph form tu? Macam tadi kan dia pie chart, jadi senang terus masuk je. Okay, kalau macam ni, they have products, type of product, they have 3. And then they also have another variables, region 1, region 2, and region 3, and all the number. Okay, toy sales. So, from this table, you need to identify what are the items or what are the aspects that you need to include in the graph and charts. Okay, first you need to identify the elements lah. Number 1, the y-axis. What is the y-axis? Dia punya value for y-axis tu. Okay, kita boleh letak total sales, number of sales. Okay, and then the x-axis, types of toys, dolls. Okay, the types of toys, they have 3, dolls, trucks and puzzles. Okay, and then the legends. The legends here to indicate region. Region 1, Region 2 and Region 3. So we have 3 items here. Y-axis, X-axis and also the legends. Okay, step 2. Next, you have to determine the suitable graph and charts to represent the data. We have number of sales, type of toys and region. We have 3 items, okay? Three elements. Okay, let's look one by one of chart and graph. The pie chart. Okay, we can use number of sales in percentage and types of toys only. How about region? Okay, tak boleh. So untuk kita nak nyatakan region tu nanti kita kena create another pie. So it is not the right choice. Dia akan jadi 2 pie. Okay, sebab kita tak boleh masukkan types of toys and region in the same chart. Okay. Next is the line graph. Okay. Remember that we use line graph to display changes over something. Kalau ada perubahan sesuatu, kita nak tengok dia punya trend tu, barulah kita boleh guna. Only then we can use the line graph. Okay. And the bar graph is, yes, bar graph is the best one because we can use group bar graph. Okay. Since we have multiple variables, which is types of toys and region. Who still remember what is the look of group bar graph? Macam mana? Group bar graph tu dia punya rupa dia macam mana?
Punya bar tu melekat 3 puan.
Okay, the bar they have more than one bar. Okay, to represent one element. Okay, thank you. Respond to my question. Okay, next is so daripada data tu you transferkan kepada bar dia. Okay, bar graph dia. So dia akan jadi macam ni lah. Sales bahagian y-axis. Okay, the topic, the title, the toy sales. Okay, ni topik dia ni, title dia ni very simple lah. Tapi sebenarnya kena buat title yang lebih complete. Okay, x-axis dia adalah type of toys. Okay, and then every bar ni, the bar element ni to represent the legends. Okay, region 1, region 2 and region 3. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so for slides, we finish for this. Okay, next, I'm going to do the activity in CDOS. Sekejap. Activity in CDOS. Sekejap, let me open my CDOS first.
Madam comel ni hari ni.
Ha? Ya ke? Buat malu je. Tak adalah. Biasa je. Terima kasih. Sebab I nak...
Ambil hati medium lah tu.
Tak, I nak you
Mana
guys...
ada?
I nak you guys semangat sikit lah. Nak tengok I kalau muka macam tak semangat dan benda kan tak seronok.
Mesti madam pinjam tudung mak madam lagi kan?
No, this time around ni tudung I.
Muka madam macam Mira Filzah.
Allah, Mira Fizat. Kalau dapat macam Papa Iki tak apa juga. Okay. Kalau muka macam Mira Fiza and then husband I muka macam Papa Iki, it's okay. I tak apa, tak kisah muka macam Mira Fiza ke apa. Okay, jap. Okay, I buka dia punya ni. Kat mana? Sekejap macam mana ni yang bahagian slide ni? Sekejap. Sekarang ni dia tengah tunjuk apa? Tak ada apa-apa
Tak ada apa-apa lagi.
Saya nampak muka madam saja.
Oh, dia ada ke bawah. Sekejap, I pun tak very familiar dengan budak lah ni. Desktop, Windows. Okay, I dah jumpa. Alright, this is the CDOS. Okay, this is the CDOS for week. Dekat CDOS ni dia tulis week 2 lah. Sebab itu salah masuk. Okay, kita try buat this activity together, okay? Alright, the activity 1, the article from the internet. Prepare the raw data from the article. Is anyone can help me read the paragraph? Aida? Boleh tak? Okay. Okay, ada siapa? Syazani nak tolong baca?
Baca yang mana?
Ni yang apa? Malaysian Auto Market ni. Baca sampai leaderboard tu.
Malaysian auto market in 2020 falls by 12.4% as the pandemic and lockdown affect sales. So full year sales have been 529 and 829, while Mitsubishi 12.6% jumps 3 spots and report the best performance on the leaderboard.
Okay. Okay, continue. Siapa? Alice? Dia main sebut je. Alice ada?
Ada, madam.
Okay, baca sampai from the previous year. Tu je. Second paragraph.
Okay. The Malaysian car market has been hit in 2020 by the worldwide COVID-19 pandemic, which has impacted sales significantly. Significantly.
Yes.
The market grew uninterruptedly
Uninterruptedly.
from 2012 to 2015, hitting the all-time record with 666.749 units before before declining in 2016
Declining.
to
Decline.
declining in 2016 to 583.219 and again in 2017. In 2018, the market started recovering, registering 298.7 542 units plus 3.8%, pushed by the temporary removal of the 6% goods and service tax (GST) on all car purchases since June. In 2019, the market was stable. Indeed, the full year ended with with 604.893 registrations, improving 10.3% from the previous year.
Okay, thank you. Okay, next. Siapa lagi Aflin? Aflin ada?
Ada, saya share dengan Syamil.
Okay.
After starting the year with negative trend, negative 12%, the market quickly collapsed in March as the virus stopped. The sharpest drop in sales this year was in April, when sales declined by 99.7%. The market recovered quickly in June, 4.9% before falling again in July, negative 55.4%, but then maintained a positive trend for the rest of the year, growing in double digits. Indeed, full year sales for 2020 have been 500 539.829, reporting a decline of 12.4% compared to 2019.
Okay, thank you. Okay, instruction. Tabulate the data in the article and group them according to the variables. From the articles, it's a very simple article, but I bet it's quite confusing because at first they talk about the number sales of car sold by year, and then suddenly at the end dia cakap pula pasal month kan. So uh, in your idea, which one is actually they focus more, whether it's by the changes in year or the changes in month?
The changes in month.
The changes in month. Okay, is there anyone would like to talk about the changes in year? Okay, if you notice, actually, they give a lot of information based on, not a lot lah, but enough information for the different years, okay, rather than for 2020 only. Okay, 2020 dia cuma cakap sikit je, a few je. So, even though untuk yang setiap tahun tu pun sebenarnya ada juga yang dia tak mention. But we can try lah, we can try do this together, okay? Alright, sekejap I dah buat juga tadi. Okay, we look at the one by one. Okay, so maybe you can prepare a table with different years since from 2012 until 2020. Okay, 2012 to until 2020. Okay, based on this, what is the possible title? Apa dia possible title yang we can come up with? Okay, ingat tak isu dia? Artikel dia punya subjek dia apa dia pasal? The Malaysian car
Market.
car market. Okay, actually market tu market tu yang sebut adalah orang Malaysia. Tapi kalau untuk pronunciation yang native speaker, it's not market, it's market. Okay, the Malaysian car market. Okay, so next time boleh start tukar lah. Malaysian car market. I pun dulu supermarket juga. Alright, so dia punya isu dia adalah about the sales of Malaysian car market. Okay, tahun dia bila?
2020.
2020. If you want to focus for 2020, then you can include 2020. Tapi kalau you nak tengok dia punya pergerakan from 2012 to 2020, so you boleh tulis lah the number or ataupun the changes of the sales report of Malaysian car market from 2012 to 2020. Okay. Alright, so kita tengok one by one, line per line. Okay, the market grew uninterruptedly from 2012 to 2015, hitting the all-time record with 666.745 units. Okay, so kita stop situ dulu. Kita tengok, they just give you the data for 2015. Meanwhile for 2012 dia tak ada kasih kan. Okay, tapi the word grew uninterruptedly. So kat sini you boleh menunjukkan dia grew, meningkat. Okay, meningkat tanpa sebarang halangan. So from 2012 tu kita tak tahu nilai dia berapa, tapi kita tahu dia meningkat tu 2015 dengan 666.745 units. Okay. Before declining in 2016 to 583.216. Okay, before declining. Sebelum menurun kepada 583.219. So in 2016 dia menurun, betul tak? And again in 2017. Again dekat sini maksud dia apa? Menaik ke menurun?
Menurun.
Okay, menurun lagi. Okay, and again before declining and again. So 2017 actually dia menurun lagi tapi dia tak nyatakan nilai dia berapa. So kat situ you kosongkan. In 2017, the market started recovering. Okay, recovering. Recovering tu maksud dia apa?
Meningkat.
Dia pulih.
Yes, dia pulih semula. So dia akan naik ke atas semula, registering 598.742 units. Okay. And then they give you the reason. Pushed by the temporary removal of the 6% GST. So kenaikan ni ada kaitan dengan GST.
GST.
Yes. Okay. In 2019, the market was stable. Okay, so kita tahu daripada 2018 dia dah menaik, tapi 2017 dia stable. Stable maksudnya dia static lah. Okay. Indeed, the full year ended with 604.893 registration, improving 10% from the previous year. Okay, tapi kira macam untuk 2019 tu nilai dia berapa? 604.893. Betul tak? Sekejap nak tengok balik. Betul lah. Okay, the full year ended with. So in 2019 tu, market sepanjang 2019 tu the market was stable. Tapi at the end, indeed, the full year, keseluruhan tahun tu dia berakhir dengan nilai sebanyak 604.893 registrations. Okay, so improving 10.3 from the previous year. Previous year is 2018. So tak ada masalah lah tu. Okay, and then yang this paragraph is actually they touch on the sales in 2020. Okay, for apa ni? For 2020 lah. Okay. Indeed, full year sales of 2020 have been 529.829, reporting a decline compared to 2019. So untuk 2020 dia punya nilai dia 529.829. Okay, I dah prepare. Jap, let me share mine. Kita comparekan dengan you. Okay, here. Alright, so kita tengok ni. Year 2012 hingga 2014 value dia zero. Bukan zero lah, maksudnya blank lah kat situ sebab dia tak beritahu kan. Tapi trend dia adalah increasing sampai nilai on 2015 994.745. Okay, 2019. Okay, dia decreasing, menurun kepada nilai ni. 2017 dia tak ada mention apa-apa sebab dia kata again. Okay, tapi kita sure dia akan menurun semula. 2018 is recovering. Okay. Sekejap I nak tengok dia ada recovering kepada. Okay. Tambahan 3.8%. So kita kena cari in 2017 tu tambahan 3.8% tu berapa. Okay. Tak apa. Sini I kena buat 0.8%. Okay. Okay. Alright. So 2018 recovery. 2019 dia ada sebut berapa. And 2020 dia kata memang menurun. Okay. So falling. Okay, so nilai yang tak ada is 2012, 2013, 2014 and 2017. Tapi 2017 ni possibility untuk kita kira adalah sebab dia kata sales in 2018 dia increase sebanyak 3.8%. So kalau kita nak kira X darabkan dengan 3.8% sama dengan 598.742. Okay, so kita kena kira nilai X tu. 598.742 darabkan dengan 100. Okay. 598.742 bahagikan dengan 3.8. Okay, dia ada penurunan sebanyak 15,756.3. So, kalau macam tu, 598.742 tolakkan dengan 15756.3. Macam mana ni? Saya nak kira ni. Tambahan. So, kalau nilai dia 598.742 tolakkan dengan 15,756.3 bersamaan dengan, kenapa negatif Okay, tak apalah. Okay, kita try is anyone can calculate? Cuba kalau ada sesiapa yang pandai calculate tu, cuba kira macam nilai sebelum ni kita tak tahu kan, tapi untuk the value in 2018 nilai dia meningkat sebanyak 3.8%. So actually we can guess berapa sebenarnya benda tu. Berapa macam mana nak cakap 3.8%. Okay, Y tambah 3.8% sama dengan 598.742. %. Ada? You guys kira tak? Ke tak kira?
Tengah kira.
Okay, tengah kira bagus. 874.2. Okay, Y tambah 3.8.
Puan,
Ya?
Puan kena tambahkan 100 dengan 3.8.
100 tu tambah 3.8. Dah, I dah dapat dah.
621.494.
I dapat 598.704.
Sebab kita kan tu dia 100 tau. Sepatutnya penambahan dia 100. So kita kena tambahkan 3.8 supaya dia jadi Puan, ni bertambah ke bertolak?
Tak tahulah, I buat formula pengamiran macam Y, sebab kita tak tahu nilai dia, so kita letak Y tambah 3.8% bersamaan dengan 598.742 tu. So kita kena cari nilai Y tu berapa.
Yang 3.8 tu dia tambah ke tolak kalau dekat ayat tadi tu Puan? Saya tak ni.
Dia tambah, plus. Penambahan, dia recovering. Recovering maksudnya dia bertambah baik, tambahlah positif lah.
Sekejap
Okay, yang lain ada ke try? Okay, sekejap let me cuba sharekan yang I dah buat. Macam I buat, nilai Y tu sebab kita tak tahu kan. Tambahkan dengan sebab positif 3.8% bersamaan dengan nilai the total value for 2018 598.219. Okay, so we need to find the value of Y. So kalau 3.8% tu kita tukarkan kepada decimal, dia akan jadi Y plus 0.038. Okay, so equal to 598.219. So when you want to find the value of Y, dia akan jadi 0.038 tu akan tolak ke belakang, dia akan jadi 598.219 tolak 0.038. So kita akan dapat nilai Y itu. So I dapat ni lah 598.704. Okay. Ada tak yang sama dengan I ke lain ke? So kalau kita nak tahu sama ada value ni betul tak meningkat 3.8, so you tolakkan je lah nanti. Kita cuba tolakkan 59. Okay, nilai daripada beza 2018 dengan 2017. 598.742 tolakkan dengan 598.704 bersamaan dengan berapa? 598.742 tolak 598.704 bersamaan 0.038. Kita tukar pada percentage, dia akan jadi 3.8% lah. Okey tak? So betul lah dia meningkat 3.8%. Okey, setuju? Setuju tak nilai dia? I think this one macam kuat susah jugalah sebab dia punya tu tak berapa clear sangat. Dia punya apa tu? Data dia mengconfusekan. Okay, can we continue? Siapa tadi yang kira? Masih kira? Okay, so okay tak semua? Guys.
Okay, Puan.
Okay, so kita continue Alright, so tadi kita dah masukkan dekat dalam data dia, table dia. So dia akan jadi macam ni lah. Okay, so from the table here, you boleh come out sebab I cakap kan the changes. Kalau kita nak tengok changes of value tu, kita boleh guna line graph. So dia akan jadi macam ni. Okay, ni total sales, x-axis dia this one, total sales dia. And then value ni depends on year. Okay, and then kalau macam ni kan, nilai dia terlalu macam antara 600 to 700 tu jauh. So kita banyak perpuluhan, so it is macam it is good if you can include the exact number in the every point dia. Okay. Alright, dah settle this one, activity yang ni. So okay, next is I want you to nanti you kena buat aktiviti sebagai suplemen lah untuk kelas hari ni dekat dalam sitos yang let me show you. Okay, under week. Letak berapa?
Puan,
Yes?
saya dapat kira betul dah. Jawapan saya kot lah. Tak tahulah betul ke tak. Tapi macam kita kena tambah 100 dengan 38 juga.
100 dengan 3.8.
Sebab dia meningkat. So, dia kena 100 tu tambah dengan 3.8. Sebab dia peningkatan sebanyak 3.8%. So 100 tu kena tambah dengan 3.8 bahagi dengan 100 jarak dengan satu nombor yang kita tak tahu sama dengan jawapan yang kita dapat untuk 2018 tu.
So you dapat berapa total?
Saya dapat 576.823. 823. Maksudnya dia meningkat lah. Sebab yang kalau puan kira tu tak boleh sebab nanti kan kalau kita nak kira peratus balik tak dapat.
Okay, betul ke? I rasa you punya betul sebab bila kita tengok ayat ni kan dia cakap in 2019 dia kata 2019 and 2017 dia menurun kan. 2019 dah 583 and again so bermaksud 2017 tu lebih menurun lah. Kalau yang macam I dapat ni dia meningkat 598. So I punya salah lah ni. So berapa nilai you? 5?
576.823.
0.823. Okay, yang ni I kena menuntut lagi lah dengan you. Memang dah lama meninggalkan matematik. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for participate. Okay. Alright, so kita tengok balik semula. We go back to the apa yang I nak share tadi. Okay. The activity after this class, you are going to do this under week 3. Okay, week 3 dekat mana ni? Ni. Under week 2. Under week 2, last kali. Activity 1, Madam Akmal's classes. Okay, this one they have a Microsoft Word. Okay, dia dalam bentuk artikel. I'm going to show you the article. Tapi you tahulah nanti dekat dalam tu you kena yang mana sekejap. I'm share the okay here. Okay, this is the article. So you need to read and you need to come up with the bar, a chart or graph. Okay, and then just tulis je kat bawah sini dia punya table. Okay, you sambung je. Atas ni nanti you tulis nama dekat atas ni and then bawah dia tambah page ni untuk letak table and then daripada table mesti kena ada graph. Okay, boleh? Boleh tak?
Boleh puan, boleh.
Syamil punya bunyi boleh tu macam annoying betul. Nak kena jawab juga boleh.
Maaf
Okay.
puan, maaf.
Tak apalah. Alright, and then next I'm going to explain about the presentation. Okay, presentation. Okay, the good news is the presentation should be done by pair. Okay, by pair. Mana benda lah ni? Sekejap I kena cari. Sekejap I tak buka ke? Sekejap. Okay, I'm sharing this. Sekejap kat mana I nak tengok ni? Dia tak boleh share PDF. Okay, dah jumpa dah. Allah. Alright, this is the instruction for your presentation. For presentation, the percentage is 20%. 20% Bukan 30% ke? Sekejap let me check again. I rasa macam 30%. Okay. Nanti I tengok balik semula dia punya percentage dia ni. Okay, upon completion of this course, students should be able to, so for this assessment, the CLO affected is present CLO 1, okay, which you present gathered data in graph and charts form effectively using appropriate language forms and functions, okay. So duration is 1 week. So you need to select a suitable article or infographic consists of graph or charts from the internet, newspaper or magazine. And the article should consist of at least 2 types of graph and charts. Since you are going to explain, you are going to work in pair, so you kena ada 2 atau lebih graph and charts. Setiap orang mesti dia kena explain on the graph and charts individually. Okay, walaupun the article about the same idea, tapi they should have a different graph and charts. Okay, based on data presented in the article, you need to describe the trends, movements, and distribution patterns effectively using appropriate language form and functions. Okay, your presentation must include the introduction to the topic, the data description, okay, whether it's trends ke movement ke, kalau downward movement, I tak nak dia ada variety, tak nak lah graph and charts tu. Kalau line graph and charts tu dia lebih kepada mendata je, semua benda sama. Okay, tak mau macam tu. And then you need to have the conclusion. Okay, presentation is to be conducted individually or in pair. The duration for the presentation is 10 to 50 minutes. So we will look into content. Tengok content paling banyak 6%, language 30%, delivery 10%. So total 100%. Okay, example of article which you can find in the apa ni internet. You bolehlah cari apa-apa kan. The cari COVID-19 COVID-19 statistic. Okay. Tapi COVID-19 ni terlalu banyak lah. So you sangat lah. So you boleh check. Tak apa buat report sales of ice cream. Tu. Kita tengok kalau boleh. Okay, market assessment and forecast hazardism. Tak ada ni. Okay, ni ada juga ni tapi kena beli pula. Kalau tak beli. Okay, tak apalah nanti I cuba carikan beberapa graph and charts. Okay, I make it into sets. So you kena explain on that. Okay tak macam tu ke you nak cari sendiri?
Okay.
Okay, yang I carikan.
Okay, madam.
Okay, Tin.
Okay, nanti I carikan. Maybe I make it into 10 sets ke ataupun 15 sets ke. Lepas tu nanti you choose and then you kena present on that lah. And then next week kita akan buat secara live macam sekarang ni. So I'm going to listen to your presentation on the spot. So you don't have to create a video ke apa ke. Okay? So, is there any questions for the lesson today? Ada apa-apa soalan? Before we call it a day. Tak ada. Semua okey, semua faham.
Madam.
Yes, yes. Yes, apa dia?
Kerja yang tadi tu nak hantar bila?
Kan I cakap setiap kerja adalah perlu diselesaikan hari ini juga. Okey, perlu diselesaikan hari ini juga.
Okey, madam.
Okey, sebelum hari esok. Nanti hantar dia dekat, nanti I prepare another platform bawah dia tu untuk you submit your assignment lah. Okay, make sure you write your name and then save in PDF. Kenapa nak save dengan PDF? Sebab kadang-kadang kita macam I buka-buka and then tak perasan macam tekan keyboard ke apa benda, takut ada yang terhilang, terdelete. Okay, that's why kena save as PDF. Okay, so ada lagi soalan lain? Yang web tu ada tak yang dah register for session tu? Kalau tak ada, jangan ambil session tu sebab memang ada clash. I tak tahulah ada clash tak, tapi my friend said takut ada clash sebab takut ada SMU hari Sabtu. Okay, tu je. So if you have any, if you don't have any questions, so I think maybe we can stop by now. And I see you again next week lah. Next week untuk turn tu nanti kita divide kan. Alright.
Right.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
for participating in my class and responding to me. Stay safe and take care. See you next week.
Okay, madam.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you,
madam.
Puan.
Alright.
Thank you, madam.
Terima kasih, madam.
Madam.